Welcome all. This is just a revision video for the strategy C.U.B.A, which we use to round whole numbers as well as decimal place values. Today we're going to look at each of the steps and go through it thoroughly. So the first step of C.U.B.A states to circle the value that is mentioned, the place value that is mentioned and that we will focus on. So I have the number here, which is 97 and 372 thousandths. I want us to today round to the nearest tenths. Tenths and not 10. So it's very important that students pay close attention to the value asked. So we're going to circle. Step one is to circle the place value mentioned. I'm going to do that in a different color so we can see it. So if I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, I'm going to circle the tenth place value, which is going to be the 3. Now I know this is the tenth because my decimal place value is here, and the place value to the right of my decimal is the tenths. Step 2, which is the U in C.U.B.A, refers to underlining the place value to the right of the circle place value. So underlining the place value to the right of the circled digit or number. I'm going to do that in a separate color so we can see it as well. And the place value to the right of my circle number is the hundredths, which is the 7. Step 3 is called the baby or the bully. So we're determining if the number that we underlined is going to tell us if we're rounding up or down, right? So bully meaning any values of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then baby meaning 1, 2, 3, 4. This will indicate that we are rounding up, and these values will indicate we are rounding down. So let's look at our underlined number. So let me write that too. Underlined place value. And we have the 7. Our 7 is a bully. So I'm going to just indicate that here. Bully. Now, the last step of C.U.B.A, which is the A, states that every value after rounding is going to change to zeros. All zeros after rounding up or down after rounding. So now let's go back to our original number. I'm going to keep my 9. I'm going to keep my 7. They were not affected by the rounding. Now my 3 is going to round up because 7 is a bully. So I'm going to turn that into a 4 now. And now step 4 says all zeros after rounding. 0, 0. So the number 97 and 372 thousandths rounded to the nearest tenths will give me 97 and 4 tenths, or 97 and 4 thousandths. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you saw how we did each step and how our work matched each step. Thank you, class 501.